Evening all, and welcome to Get Crafty with Sandra. Right, today I'm going to show you how to make something which could help to improve your on guard position and help you to practice at home without training in any bad habits, let's say. So it's really simple to make, anybody can make it. You will need a foam tennis ball, see, foam, nice squeezy foam, nice and not too heavy, so not a tennis ball, it must be one of these kind of things. A 60 centimetres long and 1 centimetres diameter piece of doweling, like that. Piece of doweling should be available at most hardware stores and things, these things, and a piece of plastic tube. I think you get these from a plumbing department of a somewhere like Base or somewhere like that, hardware shop. You may even manage to get offcuts and for nothing. So this piece of doweling the doweling's about 16 centimetres long, but you could adjust it according to the length of your arm. So having cut your doweling and cut your wood, you also need to drill a hole in your foam ball so that you can do that. So not all the way through, but about the diameter so that you can get that inside it. Okay, so that's nice and safe, no splinters. Next thing you need to do is pop your foam ball onto the end of your doweling. You can put some PVA on it to stop it from coming off, and which is what I've done with that one, so that really won't come off. And then you want to put that onto there. Now, why am I making this? So this is how we're going to use it. So this acts as a counterbalance. This should be able to move freely but not rattle around to be too loose. And so this will help me to practice using my fingers to rotate my wrist into different hand positions whilst keeping my hand behind my guard. So it avoids me doing this and moving my wrist around wildly, which can be something that starts to happen if you've not got a coach, you've not got somebody hitting you to teach you not to do it. So as you can see, I've got my arm is in a good position. This is counterbalancing, and as I'm extending my arm, I can see my arms in nice and straight as well. I can see this is a good visual cue for me. And the plastic tubing allows for my hand to move freely. So if I didn't have that, you wouldn't be able to do that. If you wanted to, you could make this longer and put a stopper on there to stop it coming off, but I find that works fine for me. Okay? So enable you to use your fingers and extend your arm. And you can use one of these while you're doing your footwork. And as Rob said in the previous video, you can also use your mirror at the same time. And really make sure that your hand position is good. And you can see that. So it's safe as well. So you can safely use this around pets and family, which is an advantage. As well as if you just don't have an épée, because not everybody did have an épée before lockdown, did they? So if you've not got a weapon, make one of these. If you're not in a position to get to a hardware shop to make something like this, you can improvise. So if you go around your house, maybe you've got a feather duster. I've got a couple. I've got this extendable one, which is rather good. And that effectively does the same thing. So I'm able to rotate my fingers, use my fingers, and this gives me a good cue as to where my arm position. And I have to extend my arm. So that's quite a nice counterbalance, about the right weight. Okay, so have a go at making something like that. Maybe you'd like to film some exercises you've done and post them underneath this post and let me see how you got on with it. Okay, enjoy. Bye-bye.